Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. Surprisingly, I'm actually sticking with the plan 2 weeks in a row. In this episode of Mediumcore, I plan on building a wither farm in the nether. I know where there's a nether fortress, but I don't actually know how to build a wither skeleton farm, so I'll have to watch a quick tutorial in between clips, but then I'll get right on building, and I'll kind of go through the process of that and see how that goes. So that'll be a new thing. There's a lot of new things in this series. There's a lot of things I haven't done before. I've never done anything with villagers. I've never made a blaze farm. Never made a functioning mob farm. And I've never made a wither skeleton farm, so this is another first, and I'm actually really excited to see how this turns out, because if I can get it to work really well, and fight the wither quite a few times, and make a couple beacons, and then progress on projects will be a lot easier once I have beacons. So right away gotta go to the nether, which is a lot better now since it's more flushed out, because I actually have nether tunnels now. So yeah, actually I need to go out this way because I need to go this way, but yeah, so I'm going to get a good location in the nether fortress and I'll be right back. So this crossroads here is probably where I'm going to build my farm. Nothing particularly advanced, but my blaze farm is right there, and I'll probably have to dismantle it for this. But yeah, actually I will have to dismantle it because it's going to be within loading range. But yeah, that is one thing I'm going to have to do for this farm, is spawn proof in a big radius around me, which is probably all I'm going to do today because that alone will take a long time. And yeah, I need a spawn proof in a 128 block radius around the center, which is where I'll be standing. For some of it, we'll probably actually mine out the area, but for most it's just gonna be covered with like wooden buttons. Would be easy because wood is easy to farm, so I'll just use wooden buttons to spawn proof most of it. Might use, in some spots I'll use carpets, and then I'll start building the farm around this area. I do have a design in mind, and I'll talk more about that in the next episode. But first things first, I've got to basically flatten this entire fortress down to this layer, just to make it easier to spawn proof the fortress itself. I just completely missed that shot. That's awkward. And then I'll have to start working on spawn proofing everything else. So yeah, should probably get started on that because that's going to take several hours. But hopefully it'll kick out enough wither skeletons to get more skulls than what I just got, because I got none and I want more. So yeah, spawn proofing time, everybody's favorite part. Alright, a lot of stuff has happened since the last clip. For one, as you saw me start in the time lapse, I actually flattened out the entire nether fortress to make it easier to spawn proof. And then, for two, I spawn proofed it. I put wooden buttons on all of the exposed nether brick, even on the stairs down here. The only exception to that is over there, the nether fortress descends down into the ground, and I didn't bother going that far down, especially since part of it's covered in lava. But yeah, I spawn proofed it because while I was doing this, I was having a very big problem with blazes spawning, especially blazes, because they were hitting me from very far away, and there were so many of them I actually wasn't paying attention, broke my bow, and had to make a new one really quick, and then had to like sit at home grinding out to get my levels back. But I got my bow back up to where it should be, and then I got my first wither skeleton skull without the farm even being done yet, so that's a good start. Oops. And unfortunately, even though there's not a lot of content in the video, this is all I'm going to be doing, because this took way longer than I expected. Flattening out the entire thing took a couple hours in and of itself, but then harvesting all the wood and then placing down all these buttons took several hours, and this is like almost a shulker box full of logs worth of buttons. It's a lot of buttons, and it will help in the future. It will help to make it easier. So I'll be continuing this project in the next episode, in which I will construct the actual full farm, and I will do the entire thing in the next episode. I will make the entire farm, and hopefully use it for quite a while, so that I can get more skulls. And if I have time, I'll fight the wither as well. And what I'm planning on doing is, once I have fought the wither and gotten a beacon, I'm going to dig out some netherrack up there and plop down the beacon, since it should be able to shine through one block of bedrock, if I remember correctly. If not, I'll have to break some bedrock, but that's okay, I can do that. And then I'm going to mine out the entire, over time I'm going to mine out the entire 128 radius area to completely maximize the efficiency of this farm, for no other reason than I can, I guess. And that will probably take 1 or 2 episodes in and of itself. So, some of it will be time-lapse, some of it won't be. Like, mining out all the netherrack here will be time-lapse, probably, since it's more fun, easy-going thing. Oh crap. Hang on, I need to deal with this because I don't want to lose any buttons. Crap. So much for not losing any buttons. Oh my god, my accuracy is so bad. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. That was the worst accuracy I've ever had. But yeah, as I was saying, oh no, not again. More buttons. As I was saying, in the next episode I'll finish making the farm, and then immediately after that, no, I actually lost buttons here. Shoot, that's not good. I'll just have to break them and replace them with netherrack. So, yeah, I'll do that, I'll get that done, I'll get this all dug out, and that will fully maximize the spawning potential, because it means no other mobs will spawn. No endermen, no piglins, no zombified piglins, nothing. Just things in the farm. And that'll make it kick out ridiculous amounts of skulls. And then I can fight the wither as many times as I want, and I'll never have to do it again. And honestly, considering how long this took, I don't even want to do this again. So yeah, I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. Just spending a few days casually just mining out a massive area. How bad could it be? How bad could it be? But that's actually, yeah, it wasn't a lot as far as content, but it was a lot as far as time. So that is unfortunately all I'm going to do for today's episode of Minecraft Mediumcore. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.